Yo, what's good? My name's Akira West, and I'm with Jim Bonus. We cross the street.
Look, 1 foot up in the game, the other foot on your neck. Better watch where you step, lest you catching a wreck. See, I'ma put your dogs down like a vet. Throw that stick in your mouth like we playing some catch fetch. You on a wave that carries the same sound. You drinking way too much water, just know that you might drown. I've been watching y'all plummet. Y'all better pipe down.
Yeah,
What is good? I'm here tonight with Akira West. How are you, my friend?
pretty good. How you feeling, man?
Good. Thank you so much for joining the show. You came out here to the noisy.
That's the baby right there.
What were we talking about? As soon as you turn on the camera,
Something crazy happens.
someone's got someone to say. Look, and so he's talking to us.
This time it's the train. Here in like 30 seconds, going to be a meth head. We have it timed immediately. Perfect.
If you watch the show enough, I do bring everybody a gift. Here's your official Cross the Street tee.
Thank you, sir.
It's like one of the only ways you can get them, I guess.
I appreciate it, for real. I always see everybody flashing these around like it's like a trophy, so it's going to be the trophy I'm going to have in my place, for real. I appreciate
So how are
it.
you, my friend?
I'm great. You know, it's a little freezing. We live in one of those cities where it's like you walk around and all of a sudden the wind starts hurting your face. I love that, though. You know,
You're a Northwest native, right?
Yes, sir. Born and raised in Portland.
All right. And then walk us through your little schooling background. Then how'd you get here?
So I I grew up all over Portland. So for like a small amount of time in my life, I wasn't in Portland. Very, very small amount. But when my family split, one half of my family lived on the very border of Portland, like borderline Beaverton area. And my father, who I stay with most often, lived in southeast and northeast Portland, primarily like the south side. And that's actually like kind of where I have my most influence and just like where I am. But I was doing schooling in Beaverton for a while. And when that didn't work, they didn't like me so much, and they didn't like me so much, and my attitude, my whatever, I wasn't really fitting in so much. So I ended up going to like a Merlot station, and from there it's just PCC and then music.
So you did a little college already?
A little bit of college. Yeah, I did a little bit of. Let's walk this way.
Sure.
I did a little bit of PCC, a couple terms. I was never really. I don't know. I felt like college to me didn't really work out. I've been troughed information all my life. You know, I spent most of my life in school. I'm tired of like just being fed information. I was ready to go out there and really experience stuff. And at the time, I was really invested in martial arts. Like I did martial arts for 8 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it was like, for me, like being in school and then not wanting to, like I wanted to chase my passion at the time. So, but hip hop was always there. It's like how they talk about your blessings are sometimes right in front of your face and you just don't know it. So I don't know. I just wanted to take that moment and just execute it. So I think that there was a moment where I used to work for the vice president of the Taekwondo Federation for the entire West Coast. And I did that for like a good year, and I was doing a tournament, coming back from a tournament actually, and I sat there and I was like, you know, I'm done doing this. So I ended up, I was like, you know what, hey, I'm gonna do hip hop. And so there's much more to that story, but that's the very simplistic portion. Always in and out of Portland, always in and out of Beaverton. Schooling was just whack. So.
Well, you made a nice little drop pop on the scene here. You said you've only been doing this for about 3 years.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Well, we do a little bit of research here on the show. We don't come in empty-handed.
Ooh, I like that.
So you did about 3 years. You said you've been, actively pursuing the career of hip hop, correct?
Yeah. I've been rapping for like for years and years and years and years. But yeah, these last 3 years, I had to make a decision. I couldn't find hip hop actually in Portland for a while. It was kind of hard. Like I knew there were Portland artists, but I was actually like, when I was in high school, I remember I was in like, anyway, I was in class and I was on my phone and I was looking up PDX rappers. And I knew Versatile, right? I knew about Welcome to the Neighborhood. I actually, through my high school, they sent me to X-Ray radio station.
Oh, tight.
Yeah, for like a graduation thing. Like, right, they were like, okay, if you complete this, then we'll send you out of here. They didn't have you doing language courses, so that was the other portion of that, right? So, yeah, I actually ended up hearing about this very, very talented, on the rise, like top, crazy, amazing rapper, MC, artist named Win. And I heard her spit, and I heard what she had to say, and I caught a vibe of her personality. I said, you know what, I can do this. I got to. So I set out and I explored. And from then on, it's just been me just boogieing around. I was in a couple different groups. And eventually, I landed myself in the Meeting of the Minds. That's primarily where I did a lot of my networking and connecting. But yeah.
You got pretty well connected there, too. I saw you recently on DJ OG1, of course. And then you did the Cliff show recently, too. So
Yeah. Yeah. I met Cliff at the Meeting of the Minds. I remember back when it was in iHeartRadio, I ended up going all the way out. So when we were up to the top little portion of that, I don't know, have you ever been to the Meeting of the Minds before?
I've never been yet. Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Yo,
Haven't had a chance.
for anyone who hasn't been to the Meeting of the Minds, seriously, like, I noticed that though this is a small city, we're pretty disconnected. And we're in a time desperately where we need to be together. This is an opportunity. The Meeting of the Minds is an opportunity. We do it monthly. It's every first Thursday where we sit down and we just chop it up. We talk about what we do. We tap in with each other. I know some of us are busy on a different level. So it's like just coming together and then meeting each other on a basis of like we're people. You know what I mean?
He's got a little skate spot here.
Yeah. Sometimes you got folks.
It's kind of tight, though. Like, big empty parking lot for him. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
You into that? You a skater, too?
I used to be. And I think that there was just a moment where I was like, I'm done. I think it was the time that I broke my skateboard. That was the time that I was done. I'm not buying another one. Worked hard for this. I'm not doing it again.
This is great, too. Look at all the art around us here. This is fantastic.
Oh, yeah. I actually, this would be my go-to place to do photo shoots. Me and my buddies are like, back at the time, I would do like just photo shoots around being in front of these murals. I thought it was
like it's a great spot.
Yeah.
I've been to a couple open air markets here. I've seen a couple performances here. I got to watch Serge Severe rock the show here one time. It was pretty tight. Shout out to Serge. Yeah.
Nice.
Dope show.
That's dope. Yeah,
well,
this is...
What have you been doing around town? I mean, do you have... What's the next move then? You know what I mean? I know that like you've been splashing on the scene here a little bit, so what's the next big move for you?
Oh. I don't know, there's a lot going on. That's, I don't know if I could talk about all of it, honestly. Like, I feel weird saying that, but I'm working on a project right now. I'm tagging and staying next to my OGs a lot, but I don't know. I guess the best answer is I always move in the space of I'm a student of hip-hop at all times, you know? So where can I be in the best streamline of information? Where can I be in the best streamline of knowledge? Like, you should just, in life, you should be like that. But my next move is just wherever the knowledge is, wherever the power is, and of course, anywhere OG needs me.
I was going to say, you got your music played during halftime there. I saw at the game recently, so...
Yeah, shouts to OG. That man's... But it's not just me. He's showing love to Portland artists, and he's showing love all over the world. I mean, like, that man... Seriously.
You're on the mixtape that you just released as well.
Yeah.
So.
I'm on Testimony and Rise of the Rose. Mm-hmm. Both those joints are on all streaming platforms. Please check that out. Like,
I'll have the link for that in the description below.
Please, yeah. And also, if you could, the Cliff Notes podcast and Welcome to the Neighborhood, because Cliff, for real.
Cliff's. I'll add your links down there at the bottom as well.
Please, please, please. But yeah, no, just moving with OG and staying consistent with making music.
Where do you record your music at?
That's DB Nation. I record at DB Nation, yeah. I work with Max 91. Really amazing engineer.
All right.
And production from all over.
You shop your beats internationally?
not like that. I don't know whether I'm always worried where to say, but those who know that OG can make production. Obviously, he made all the production.
He's got
for
slaps,
for Testimony and for Rise of the Rose. I mean, so that man's working with me. I mean, he's crazy. Can't wait.
This is dope. It's like a little. If you were like a skater, this is almost like a little church for you right now.
Yeah, and these guys are really, really cool with all this too. Like, normally, you would think that there'd be security out here being all weird, but
it says open 24 hours a day actually on the Google results. So.
They got events that happen here sometimes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, open air markets. I've seen a couple, and definitely some stage performances quite a few years back I saw here.
Yeah, it's really, really dope.
What else are you good at, man? What else do you do? Seems like everybody's multi-talented. It's a musician, it seems like.
Yeah, I've definitely been exploring all the different things that I love to do a lot more now that I'm kind of like in my lane. But I love videography and photography.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah, I've been I'm around doing that a lot actually. I like to do short little clips. Some folks do that on Instagram where they'll do the quick pans and transitions and all that.
Or like reels and stuff like that?
Yeah, I like doing that stuff. And I like doing interviews. I like learning about people. Sure. This is one of those very rare moments where I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, let's get this out of the camera and let's start talking a little bit more. So, but just staying in a place of intention. I also like to draw, but I've been kind of like, since my schedule has been back to back to back to back, sometimes you have to prioritize what exactly you want to express at the moment. Right. But man.
Is this like your style of art or what?
Yeah, I love graffiti. There's a lot of different street artists here that I actually really, really enjoy. There's a particular that I really, really love.
Let's go.
Skull's right here.
Okay.
This man's crazy. I know that there's a car blocking it. But
is it the black and white work here?
Yes.
Okay.
And these artists you see all over Portland. Right. I mean, it's almost like you got Easter eggs in a video game.
Super Mario paints?
Yeah. Oh, yo. Yeah. Do you know who Vox is? Vox? VOX. Okay. You have to see.
Let's go check it out.
Because folks that don't know what where I am. I like perusing Portland. I just love just exploring. And like I said, there's Easter eggs like in a video game of like Fallout or something. So you got this man right here. I love this work. I love this work.
This is Vox?
Yeah. I bought one of their masks a long time ago and did a little shoot in it. And I love it. Look at this thing of King right here. I mean, seriously beautiful.
Wow.
All the way over too. And no, I want you to look, what's great about graffiti and what's great about street art like this is that there's a respect for one another. Sometimes you just see this sporadic spraying, but I mean, truly, artists that do this from a place of hip hop, from a place of artistry, have respect from one another or for one another. Sometimes there's some competition, but I mean, Vox I see all over, and folks respect them. Folks respect Vox for real. Look them up on Instagram.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is great. This is super. Thanks for turning me on to that, for sure.
Yeah, there's so many other artists here that we can pick through. They usually sometimes
just endless amount of dope work.
Right, and some of it's real goofy. I like this chicken on a skateboard. Very.
That's pretty fire.
There's the DMX to the left as well. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. DMX. Yep. Whew. Yeah, great work. That's a great thing about our city, I guess. We're super creative and weird. That's what we're known for, I guess. But
no, I mean, I think that there's two ways you can be weird. There's weird in like the unique way, like the special, like you're drawn to it. But everyone's weird, man. Everyone's got their little thing. And then there's weird in the stay away from you weird. But you know when the stay away from you weird is. But it's all based off the energy. This is all weird, but it's all on the I like to admire it sort of way.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it weird. It's kind of normal, but yeah.
It's all based on perspective. Oh, snap.
Oh, snap. Oh, you know what? That's funny. I say that on the show all the time. How crazy is that?
This might have to be in the trailer.
Oh, snap.
Whoo. This is Rigby. Mordecai and Rigby. Oh, yeah.
You a big animation fan then? You do the anime stuff?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've been watching anime since I was just like a wee lad. Like, for real. I grew up on Naruto, man. Like I literally, my morals are based off of Naruto. And the more I live my life, the more I start to understand, like, they were trying to teach stuff. Like, I'm about to go off a little bit. Is that okay? Is that okay? So, your ninja way,
right.
Naruto's ninja way is I always stay by my word. That's my ninja way. Also, in hip hop, word is bond. My word is my bond. If I break my word, what is the value of my word? That's a super big lesson in life. And I mean, I'm 22. And as I navigate my life, I realize that one of the most valuable currencies other than, I mean, obviously your time, it's your word. If you told me to be somewhere and I say, yeah, I'm going to be there, word is bond, I'm there. You know, folks lose that now.
My man was on time tonight. He was even early. So.
Yes, sir. Ooh, you were early too. I was like, you know what? I can appreciate that for real. Sometimes
rapper time is a real thing, by the way. A lot of people have rapper time.
Not around me though.
Yeah, you came
that doesn't operate around me. When I was operating the scene, sometimes you got folks, you know, I won't speak on it too much, but sometimes you got folks that don't want to pull up to certain times, and you know, folks just learn the hard way, because there's certain filters, there's certain ceilings that, you know, industries won't deal with it. You got to be there. You got to be there for rehearsal. You got to be there for the setup. You got to be there for the whatever. You got to be there because we need to make sure that you look good for a camera. It's like, if you can't show up early, then how much does this mean to you? Like, bro, I value you. I value your time, and I value what you do, which is the reason why I show up, which is the reason why I'm interested in what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I value who watches this too, because you're taking time out of your busy schedule to spend it with us. Like, that's dope.
Nope, love the city. I'll continue to do it for the city as long as I can.
Please.
Ripped through about 16 minutes here pretty quick. Mr. West, on the way out of here, you want to give us some special love, shout outs, PSA before we wrap this up?
Yes, absolutely. Of course, shout out to DJ Cliff. Shout out to Max 91 and DB Nation. Shout out to Cross the Street, of course, you know that. And then special shout out to DJ OG1, and shout out to Nate Official, and also shout out to my mom.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mom. I know you're watching this right now. Shout out to everyone who's watching too.
Don't forget, I'll do my little shameless plug here. Got the opportunity to link up with Champagne James as well as Rush One for an opportunity to feature Cross the Street concert series. The flyer will be shown, bing, right here. March 11th is the first date for that. I'll put the link below to purchase your tickets through Eventbrite for that. Other than that, my friend, thank you so much for coming out and enjoying the reindeer games that is across the street. Let's see what he can land. Let's see, does he get a good one? Oh, not too bad. Probably better than I can do.
He's training. Hey, like I said, I broke my skateboard, so that's got to say something, right?
If there's everything I can do for you in the future, you let me know. Other than that, it is cold out here. Let's go inside.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
Absolutely. Cheers.